draft, but never actually watched college like I do. I don't know. It's not. I feel like I don't have the focus like I do with the NFL, and even my focus with the NFL has fallen off quite a bit. I mean, not Bucks. Obviously, I follow them like crazy, but
right.
I'm still not even as tapped in as I used to be NFL wise, like overall.
Hey, it happens. It happens, man. I feel like it comes with the time and stuff. It's like, I don't know, fantasy football helps me out a ton, honestly. But
it used to, but I fucked up, man. Like I'm in too many leagues where it makes it not fun.
I try to limit myself to 3. Just
every
3.
year I'm like, I'm gonna just do 2. And then I'm somehow roped into like 6. And then 6 is too many because you're like, I don't.
Yes, I agree.
I can't. I just can't. Who do I root for? Because I got different teams on different guys. Like it's like, ew, it's not good. So I think I'm going to be firm next year and just do 2 leagues and bow the fuck out of the rest of them.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, actually, there goes Ace right there. He said 3 minutes out from his house. He'll be here soon. All right. But what's going on, folks? Welcome to tonight's episode of the Run and Gun Podcast, our Christmas special, Christmas with Stank. So what's going on, Stank?
Oh, just trying to get my last minute shopping in and look at my wounds, man. Suffering Bucks fan, so it's been a rough second half of the season.
I'm right there with you. I am right there with you.
Gator fan on top of that, it's just not a whole lot of winning going on right now. Not a whole lot of. I don't have that winning vibe. At the beginning of the season, I was talking shit. I was out there, 6-2. You couldn't tell me Baker's the MVP. You couldn't have told me any different. And it's a humbling thing to be a sports fan.
It really is. Because I was right there with you, man. I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, look, dude, like this team might get like the number one or number 2 seed in the NFC. Might be on its way. Like I'm like, Baker really might be an MVP candidate and everything. And then all of a sudden after the bye week, and then speaking of your boy, whom also I need to find the time to get you and this man on here at the same time.
Good luck. But yeah, I agree. Sammer, who follows a lot more college ball than I do, he would be a good host or co-host, I should say, or guest. I don't know. It's been a long 48 hours for me, but he'd be a good guest on your show. He would try to take it over, though. I'm gonna let you know straight up.
Hey, look, let DJ Khaled do whatever he got to do. But him saying this right here, because this, like, he's been spot on with every tweets. Because like certain ones I had to screenshot, and I was like, oh, Stank gonna like these. So,
well, you got to remember, me and him talk on a daily basis, and he steals a lot of my content. He's known for taking my ideas. We'll be at the game. I'll say something. I'll just hop on Twitter like 10 minutes later. He tweeted out what I said, like it was his own. So sometimes you got to watch your back, even when your so-called friends, they give you credit. Wow, that was really smart, and then they steal it from you. So
interesting.
I'm used to it at this point. I'm not going to try to take credit for all this. This was all him, though.
Oh, I was going to ask, like, I was like, maybe this was
no,
you.
This wasn't me. He was on a roll last night. I couldn't record last night because my wife had surgery. Yesterday, so that's why I'm a little out of it, a bit delirious. Haven't slept much in the last day and a half, but yeah, no, he actually did the episode of Loose Cannons. If you're a Bucks fan, make sure you hop on YouTube, check out Loose Cannons. He did our episode on his own last night, and man, it was a doozy. He was on a roll. He's pissed. He's super pissed, as most Bucks fans are right now.
Yes, because I'm one of them, actually. That's why I wanted to bring you on here tonight, actually, because I look at this and I see, because I remember all of this. I got my season tickets during the Lovie Smith era. But I mean, I've been following since.
That's crazy. You decided to be like, you know what? Lovey's the guy I'm going to buy. I'm going to spend my hard-earned money and support this guy.
Well, the thing was, I had been following since birth. Like they changed from the creamsicle to pewter power the year I was born. And
Okay.
I've been following ever since, And I remember all of these. We're living through one of them now, like Dirk Cutter losing 7 of 8. I remember that. Raheem Morris, he's the reason that, Ace, he'll be on in a few. He's the reason Ace is not a Bucks fan. He's the reason Ace is a Saints fan. Because
Wow.
Raheem, again, yeah, I know.
I remember, yeah, that's right. Ace is a Saints fan. Hottest team in the NFL.
Which is crazy to me. And then, of course, Gruden, I remember going to school saying, I was like, dude, they got to fire Gruden. Like, not knowing sports, but not even knowing he was 9-3 up until the end. And then, of course, this right now, like, oh boy, I don't know what to make of this, man.
A lot of Bucks fans want Gruden back. I even tweeted it out. I even fell into the trap for a minute, then had, woke up feeling like, yeah, that probably wouldn't be a good idea. Plus, I don't think the Glazers do that.
Yeah, I don't think they would do that either. I can't imagine bringing that back. I feel like some people. You ever heard the term like the game has passed you by?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think the game's passed him by, and I think I feel like it's one of those things where it's like he's too smart for his own good.
So that's a thing, by the way. They say ignorance is bliss, and the older you get, the more you know, and that's why old people suffer. And he's one of those guys. I feel like he's right where he needs to be at. He's perfect at Barstool. Perfect.
Yes.
But somebody's going to throw the most enormous bag of money at him to get back in the coaching chair again. He's not going to be able to say no to it. Probably feel like he'd fit better in college than the pros, but I think he'd prefer to play, be an NFL coach. I just don't see the Glazers doing that because they know that guy. They know what he's about.
Yeah. And I can't imagine in this day and age going for him when you have all these young up and coming like OCs and stuff that's the route you need to go. And I'd rather, a Kubiak or a LaFleur be the next head coach of this team rather than bringing back somebody who has only called a famous winning a Super Bowl with somebody else's team.
The more people throw those names out, and obviously I'm not trying to throw dirt on Todd Bowles' warm grave. He's got 2 games to do something, but ultimately I don't think whether we make the playoffs or not, he doesn't survive. He retires at the end of the year, and deserves to do so. Deserves the respect when it's all said and done and emotions fall to the wayside and Bucks fans lick their wounds. This guy deserves to be revered. He's been one of our better coaches. He's responsible, absolutely responsible for us winning a Super Bowl. And I'll always love the guy. Love him personally. I know him. He's been on our show before. He's cool as fuck. Hung out with him, at charity events and stuff. I really root for the guy, but it's just even in his press conference, talking about their approach to this game that we dropped against the Panthers, where they wanted to go in conservative and control the clock and run the ball. It's like I don't get it. I question their approach. I question the game plan. There's a lot about what they've been doing that's confusing to me. So
yeah, no, I agree because it's irritating to watch at this point. My thing is with Todd Bowles, and I say this because I know you just don't care. You have no filter.
Okay.
I told my dad this. I told my grandfather this. I'm all for, the black coach getting a job. I'm all for the black coach having an opportunity, but at the same time too, and I said this with James Colsey when he was fired at FAMU. If you are not doing your job to the best of your ability and it's not being sought out and followed through on game day, it's time to cut the cord. I remember when Dungy was fired. I was a little kid when Dungy was fired. I thought that was messed up. And I remember when Lovey was fired as well. I was like, dang, why they fire a black man at 6-10 making progress? I say the same thing with Todd Bowles. You a black man, I respect that, but dude, you got to go. This team is not getting better. Baker can't handle all this turnover year after year after year. He needs a consistent offensive guy to be in his corner. And the only way you're going to do that with him is a head coach.
Bro, I was just talking to one of my co-hosts, Puppy Latte, before I jumped on the call with you. Isn't it insane Baker's going to have another offensive coordinator?
Yes.
It's that's got to be a record. There's got to be a record. Every season, he's had a different offensive coordinator. Every single season. What is this, year 8, 9?
Next year is going to be year 9.
That can't be real, man. Like, that's wild. It really is. And so, yeah, I don't think there's any world where if and when Todd is out of here, and I'll go back to what you said about Todd in a second, that they don't go offensive head coach, just because it's the only way we're going to get any consistency. Because, you know, we lose Liam Cohen, we lose Dave Canales. You know, you get a good guy, they're there for 1 year. That's not a recipe for sustained success. And honestly, some of what has ailed Todd Bowles here. He had a good guy last year. I feel like Liam's here this season, we're talking a little bit differently.
Yes.
You know, and so obviously there's a lot of variables that have led us to where we were. Todd deserved the chance to continue to try to get this team over the hump. And for those who are going to go back and say they're stupid, they should have fired Todd last offseason and given Liam the head coaching job. It's easy now to say that. You know, obviously we knew that Liam was a good offensive coordinator, didn't know how good he would be as a head coach. Don't know that he'd have the same success here, by the way, inheriting a team with expectations versus going to an organization with zero and having free reign to do whatever the fuck he wants and the pressure not being there. So you just don't know. And we'll see how Liam's career plays out. And by the way, Jason Light and I think that whole organization outside of ownership really would have loved to promote Liam, but it's just the timing wasn't right. I don't think you could do that. I don't think you could fire Todd in good faith after the success he's had taking over, you know, from Bruce. It's tough, you know. Still one of the winningest head coaches, you know, as far as trophy cases that the Bucs have ever had. Yeah, if you look at his win-loss record, you know, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's probably right around 500. But can't take it away, man. We've had some success here when everybody was expecting a complete fucking crash and burn scenario after Tom left.
Facts. Yeah, because that was my thought process. I was like, well, especially coming into 23, I was like, well, you know, at least let's just try to at least be competitive, and then let's see what we can do from there and everything. But then it's like, you know, you make the playoffs, you beat the team that embarrassed you on Monday Night Football that season, and then last year, of course, you know, you beat up on Washington. They come back to your house, they beat you, but at the same time too, you put on a better defensive display against them than the team that was supposed to go win the Super Bowl.
Well, you know, it still comes down to coaching and execution. And execution issues are coaching. And you know, when you hear a coach say the communication wasn't good and execution hasn't been what it needs to be and this and that, you can point the fingers at the guys in the locker room, right? And there's going to be people in that camp. It's like it's the players, not the coaches. It's up to the coaches to make sure these guys are ready. It's up to the coaches to make sure that they're not out there miscommunication. That you have to have that level of discipline on the coaching field. You have to know what the game plan is. You have to have the guys. You know, it's got to be precision, and there just hasn't been that type of precision. You can just see the desperation, the frantic pace that they have on offense, the level of intensity on defense. It's just not there, and that falls on the coaches. Sorry, it's the coaching staff that needs to get those guys ready to play. You know, and Baker carried this team to 6-2 at the earlier in the year, and we won some games we probably shouldn't have on Baker's back with Baker heroics. But those kinds of games are coin flips, and we're losing every single coin flip right now because it's still the same shit. And because of that, you can't count on anything. And then even in the playoff game last year, the last game of the year, game we probably should have won, You know, our rookie center makes a mistake. Baker mismanages a handoff, and we give the game away at the end of the game. We've given away the last 2 games at the end of the game with turnovers and mistakes and miscommunication issues. You're just not gonna win football games like that. The margin for error in the NFL too small. You keep on letting the opposing offense on the field because your offense can't score, or vice versa. You're going to lose football games because these are professionals on both sides of the field, man.
Correct. Also, what's up, Ace?
Nothing much. What's going on, Stank? How you been?
What's
Merry
up,
Christmas,
man?
All you have.
Fuck the Saints, by the way. But anyways, how you been, bro? How you been?
I can't even argue with that one, but you know how they beat the teams in the division.
Hottest team. Me and Jordan were talking about it. Hottest team in the NFL.
They ain't nobody of realism, you know, outside the division, but it's whatever.
I hope y'all win out and then get a mid-tier draft pick. And
that's exactly what I'm not wanting. Yeah. But anyway,
yeah.
You was talking about Todd Bowles and the coaching staff and all that. I didn't know if you saw, but Greg Allman had a video he had put from press conference with Todd Bowles, and he said how they beat the Panthers last year with this run-heavy game plan. And I'm like, wait a minute. Is he saying he used the same game plan from last year because it worked last year? He thinks he's gonna think it works this year. Oh my god!
You know what? It's we were talking about that earlier. Me and my buddy who does loose cans with me, Puppy Latte. We're talking about a bunch of shit. Brought up that particular moment because while I was waiting to jump on with you guys, I watched the press conferences for today. Baker had a press conference. Todd had a press conference, and they asked Baker the same thing in his. And I saw the clip on Twitter, but I didn't notice like something right at the end. So they asked Baker about the game plan, and Baker's like, "Yeah, you know, run the ball 30 times against the team, against the Panthers. Your chances of winning, yada yada." He throws out the stats, and he's like, "I'm not a big stats guy, but that's what the stats say." And right at the end, Jenna Lane goes, "But that was from last year," and Baker was like, "Yep," like that was his response, like almost like, "Yep," like that's what we went by. Not the fact that we have all our weapons back. You got J-Mac who's angry and chomping at the bit. You got Mike who looked like his hair was on fire last week. You know, out there killing himself, catches a hospital ball. You know, still comes back out, puts up numbers last week. Like these guys are hungry for the football, and your game plan is to play conservative, run the ball. Manage the clock, whatever the case may be. And sure, in Todd's defense, came down to the last minute of the game. If we do what we need to do and all that, we're not talking about this kind of shit. But that's the problem. Todd doesn't have that killer instinct. As much as I hate your former coach, Sean Payton. Also fuck Sean Payton and his stupid fucking face. Okay, much as I hate him, that guy wanted to embarrass the other team every game.
That's what
every game. Every game. And as much as I also dislike Liam Cohen now, snake ass motherfucker, I love his press conference after the game where he was giving it to Sean Payton, which was like, damn, why, you know, another reason like fuck Liam.
You need that pettiness in you.
You need the petty, super petty. And Todd doesn't have that in him, bro. Like that when you're up 28-14 against Atlanta. And then you have the momentum and they're ready to fold and you decide to go and play the soft shit and look at the clock and try to manage it to the end, you're going to lose most football games instead of being like 28, 2 scores isn't enough. I want to tear the life out of this fucking football team. You know, like there is no risk it, no biscuit. He didn't carry that mantra on with him that, you know, that Bruce had, unfortunately. He's that old school type of coach. That shit. In this day and age, when you can put points up and all the rules favor the offense and all that shit, your kickoff, you get the ball at the fucking 50-yard line basically every fucking drive. It's so stupid, but that's the reality of it is like you got to score lots and lots and lots of points and then keep scoring and then keep scoring. And if you don't have a coach that's willing to do that because they're scared to lose versus wanting to just go out there and be a savage, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. You're not going to win, you know, championships very often in this league unless you just have such a dominant, you know, team.
Opposite side of the viewpoint for that same thing before we get into this one.
Yeah.
You talking about like, you know, having that killer, you want to put up a bunch of points and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at like you see the teams kind of like Houston, right? Yeah, shit. They're not putting up the big amount of points, but they will go and they're trying to kill you every single defensive possession.
Right.
Those dogs up front. It's the same kind of thing.
Yeah, but you got to know what you got, bro. Like, you got to know what you got. Todd's got 2 rookie corners out there.
And he can't do that.
And a Levante David, who I will not ever talk shit about, but banged up.
He needs to retire.
You're right, exactly. You know, the other linebacker, probably not a starter quality, Sebastian Dennis. You just got holes everywhere. You have 0 freaks on the line. Cansey and Vita was your game plan, right? And you were hoping that they could provide pressure up the middle, and that the ends will be kind of freed up to do what they want to do, and then Todd could get freaky with some of his exotic blitzes and stuff like that. You don't have the horses, bro. So you can't, like, yes,
you can't beat your dog on that. So
in Houston, you have freaks on that defensive line. You've got absolute game-changing monsters that you can let eat and rush for and trust your, and play zone and force errors. And we've actually forced more turnovers than I expected based on the quality of what we've been putting out there. But nah, man, not when it comes down to must-win games, division games where they don't fear you. They know you very well. They know your weaknesses. You got to do something different. And it's just that scared approach that's cost us the last 2 weeks, in my opinion.
So
that's true.
So let me ask you this now.
Tyler Shuck, really? You're gonna let that guy run on you? You're gonna turn him into fucking, like, what? Fuck that guy.
So
looking like Josh Allen? What the hell?
Oh my God. let me ask you this now. So
that was my exact reaction. Ask peeps. You know exactly. That was my exact reaction when the Saints won, because I'm like, bro.
Oh yeah, he was livid.
You got this man looking like Prime Lamar right now. Like, what the?
He was livid, and now you got this man dapping up and shaking hands with 50 Cent and everything. But let me ask you this now. If well, you know what? I think I had it clipped up here.
No, the Bucks had Kyle Pitts looking like an actual tight end.
Yeah, listen, we had C. Dottie. I don't know if you follow that guy on social media. He does all the Atlanta Falcons crash out videos where he's, screaming. Huh?
No, he knows. Peeps knows who I'm talking about. That I told you. I tried to tell you. Yeah, I don't know who that is. That guy.
This guy's different.
Oh, this is a different guy. All right.
This guy's just, he's a reaction YouTube streamer.
Oh, the reaction guy.
We had him on there in the pregame before we played Atlanta, and we were like, first of all, as soon as they said Kirk was playing against the Bucks, you better bet whatever the over is, he's gonna slay us. He always does. Kirk, we've like single-handedly put Kirk on a pedestal. Every penny he's earned, all the millions he's made, directly reflects on how he plays against the Bucks and Kyle Pitts, for that matter too. Every time he plays us, it's a career game. And you know what? I'm a Gator fan, but fuck you, Kyle. Right? Fuck you. You're not supposed to do that to me. And the fact that my best friend Kyle Trask is now on that sideline too, celebrating, was even more disrespectful. So that game, I hate them, and I hated that.
My thing is, what's wild is, like, oh my gosh, jeez, I'm losing it. Kirk Cousins, God, Kirk Cousins would be in the Hall of Fame if he played the Bucks every week.
You could say that about a lot of quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's true.
Watch Quinn Ewers this week. Isn't that his name? Ewers?
Yeah, Quinn Ewers from Texas.
Watch how that kid looks like just the next best, greatest fucking thing that you've ever seen. Watch how he stands tall in the pocket and just slices and dices us. It's going to be whatever it is. And like I said, I don't gamble against my football team. I don't really gamble very much either. That's on the poker table, then we can talk. But no, yeah, that guy's going to look like the next greatest quarterback.
Next
just what we do. It's just what we do to teams.
Yeah. So now let me ask you this here. Who's the top candidate in your opinion? Not Twitter, not Sammer, not Poppy Latte.
Yeah.
Who is the top candidate? I'm going to just say it, when Todd Bowles is fired. In your opinion.
I don't think it's any of the names people are, and I don't know anything, right? I think we have to see who also gets fired at the end of the year, because we just talked about the good times with the Bucks, right? Just look at the head coaches that have gotten us to the promised land. There's some similarities between the two, and the Glazers are known to try to make a splash. I feel like they're going to try to make a splash. and hiring an up and comer, a guy, you know, in Kubiak, who they interviewed for the offensive coordinator position and ended up giving it to Liam. I don't know.
Head coaching jobs in 2020. What the hell? I was saying,
so
terrible idea.
I just don't. I don't see them hiring a fresh faced guy like that.
Yeah,
and I guess
y'all gonna hire like a veteran guy who's already been there, done it, kind of thing in the playoffs. You guys aren't hiring no new.
They, you know, I don't know, man. I don't have a name for you. I feel like the names that are being floated out there aren't it. I just don't. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
See, that's
you know, maybe you guys have your finger on the pulse of other teams and probably a little bit more than me.
I mean, yeah.
What's gonna happen in Cleveland with Stefanski? Did he get fired?
He's gone.
He's gonna get fired.
Is there a world? Is there a world where Stefanski and Baker reunite? Because from what I remember about the whole Baker
that ended
divorce there, but that wasn't really on Stefanski, was it?
No, it was ownership wanting Deshaun, I think.
Right. So is there a world where Kevin Stefanski's a guy's name who could potentially find his way here to Tampa?
I'm gonna be real. I don't think Baker's there after next season.
Oh no, you're wrong.
I was gonna say, Ace.
You guys think he's gonna re-up after this?
Ace, I'm gonna be real with you, brother. Him, Stank, and Sammer and Poppy. If there is anybody who has insider information,
I'm not saying for
what goes on
after next year when his contract's up. Y'all think he's gonna get a full extension like that?
He's
gonna have to work for that extension. How the year started to how it ended, I don't think you can give him a massive deal.
He's gonna get paid. They're gonna get a discount, but there is no behind door number 2 right now. Ownership loves this guy, and for the last 2.5 seasons, he's played above everybody's expectations. And I was a start Kyle Trask guy, just so we're all clear.
Oh,
all right.
You poor soul.
I was not a Baker Mayfield fan. I did not want him here. I was like, this is Trask's time. He learned behind Tom. Trask is going to wipe the floor with them. This is Trask's football team. Okay. And I'm openly admitting that. And you know what? I haven't erased any of my tweets either. Everybody knows I was a Trask guy. And Baker completely flipped me. And not only did he bring confidence, like crazy to take over after the GOAT and bring the swagger to this team, and they've done what they've done in a rebuild with you know, questionably lots of holes. You know, I don't think there's any world where the Glazers want to move on from that guy. I think he's the face of the franchise. Whether Mike comes back, I think Levante retires, and they pay him, but he's hurt himself a little bit, or this last half of the season's hurt his value a little bit. But I just don't see.
He gets around like 40. I don't think I can see him getting 50, but I can see him getting 40 maybe.
Yeah, but he's here for the long run, man. They're going to rebuild around Baker Mayfield and make a run with him. Because I feel like
got to be healthy and an O-line. I think that's like his best. Yeah. He needs a healthy and he got to be O-line. Because when I watched him after he got that AC injury, right, it kind of reminded me of him in his I want to say 22 season in Cleveland.
Yeah,
where he had the same left AC joint sprain, and the ball it wasn't moving the same way it wasn't coming out the same way. Even though it was his non-shoulder throwing shoulder, he just wasn't playing the same as he was before the injury.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with Baker is he's short quarterback. The last thing you want is in the face pressure. We have 2 guards that wouldn't be a starter on probably 31 other football teams right now. We're down to the bottom of the barrel as far as depth. And Jason Light missed on drafting Graham Barton. That guy doesn't have what it takes in my mind, unless he's got 2 beasts next to him. He doesn't have what it takes to be a starting center in this league. I feel like he's probably playing left guard next year, and we bring in a veteran or somebody to snap the ball. I just don't believe in it. So our weakness is right up front, and when you got a guy who's 6 foot throwing the football, who has to kind of move around a little bit to find passing lanes, it doesn't bode well for Bake, and Bake's really good outside the pocket, right? He's one of those guys that you don't want to see break the contain because he can hurt you with his arm and his legs. But it was the worst possible thing that could happen to Baker, to lose the center of that offensive line. And because of that, I feel like Grizzard, who's also not great, doesn't know how to game plan around it, without being obvious, and for some reason still wants to force his system on the team he has versus use the strengths of his guys. Like he came out this offseason and said he wanted to be a bit more of a downfield offense. That kind of requires speed. Unless you think you can protect every play for 4 to 5 seconds, you're not going to get a whole lot of downfield shots, and that's just not conducive to where the strengths of this football team lie. We've got big, strong receivers, possession guys, can hurt you over the middle and can win 50-50 balls and all those types of things. But it feels like everything's on the perimeter or down the field, and they don't take advantage of the short to intermediate pass game whatsoever, and just no rhyme or reason, no feel, none of that shit. I just don't feel it from this guy. And because of that, I feel like they've lost confidence. Baker isn't a guy who's ever going to lose too much confidence, but I feel like as a team overall,
frustration.
They don't have it.
Yes, you can see it.
Yeah, you can see it.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to throw a name out here. I want to see what y'all think. So we know, like, when the Bucs, when they had their most success, it's been a head coach that's already been there, done that, whatever. What y'all think? What happens if the Bucs hire Mike McCarthy? I'm just curious what y'all reaction is. Because he want to be back in coaching,
Yeah.
That's not a name I was thinking, honestly.
I'm saying just keep an eye out for that one. That kind of fits like how the Arians type hire was.
You're not wrong, but I just look at the success McCarthy had with Aaron Rodgers and in Green Bay and with that organization.
It wasn't terrible in Dallas, but it could have been better. But then again, how much is it on Jerry and what Dallas as a whole brings to what Mike was doing? I don't know. I just throwing that name out there. If that's like a sleeper name, I don't know.
It is a sleeper name. It's not a name I have seen floated out there, but it's not a name I like that gets me.
It's
excited.
Not a wow name.
It doesn't get me excited, but he is an OG offensive head coach, and he's had lots of success in this league. But yeah, I think
Stefanski, I think should be like your number one priority probably, but like Big Mike, I think
we're 1 year late to the hot OC party, aren't we? We're 1 year late.
Yes,
1 year late. Yes. Ben Johnson, Liam. Oh yeah, maybe I don't know who the up and coming guys that are outside of the ones we've already talked about with LaFleur, Kubiak. But
Kubiak was horrendous last year. To the fact that they're having so much success this year is a miracle.
But on the other,
they didn't want to hire him as their offensive coordinator. Do you think they want to bring him in as their head coach? I don't.
No, I don't see Kubiak. Kubiak needs like another year or two before he becomes a head coach, I think.
Yeah.
So, the other thing too, Stank. I know you said you don't watch many other NFL games, but what we do here also is we do bring on guest pickers for when we do our picks for the weekend.
All right, no, I'm not completely like ignore every other football team. I know enough.
Maybe. Okay, all right. Let's do it.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right. So I'm gonna start out with the Christmas Day, and we're gonna run through all the
schedule. Oh my god.
Okay.
So
Christmas games are horrible.
Christmas Day, you got Cowboys and Commanders.
People, spend time with your family or watch NBA on Christmas. Don't be watching these games.
I went with the Cowboys.
Yeah, there's not a world where I'm going to pick a Marcus Mariota-led football team. I'm just not.
I think Joe Johnson or whatever his name is playing this game, because I saw him.
You mean former Tampa Bay Buccaneer and every other team?
Oh, Josh Johnson,
former great. But we drafted him, so in my mind, he's ours. Josh Johnson. So yeah, I'm not picking Josh Johnson either. The Cowboys get that W.
Yeah, Cowboys.
All right, you got Lions and Vikings.
Lions.
Are the Lions eliminated? I think they are.
I don't know.
They're like at 1%. They're on life support. I know that. They got hoed though. They got absolutely hoed last week. By the refs, Vegas had to have called that game. They had no business losing that on that OPI. I've never heard them end the game on offensive penalty, especially when they score.
McCarthy's out. Some guy named Max Brosmer.
Yeah, Lions winning that game.
It's Lions
I don't know if they're out or not from the playoffs.
All right. The next one we got here is you got Broncos and Chiefs. I'm going Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos. The Broncos got, served a little humble pie. From our fuck Liam Cohen, but from Liam. And so I feel like they get it right this week because we already know what that asshole head coach in Denver probably got the team doing right now.
So guys, apparently there's only one way for the Lions to make the playoffs. They have to beat the Vikings and Bears, and they need the Packers to lose to both the Ravens and Vikings.
All right. That's not impossible.
It's not impossible. Anything can happen any given Sunday.
Is the Packers are without
a lot of people.
They're without Michael Parsons.
Jordan Love was at practice. I don't know if he cleared concussion protocol yet.
Well, if he's practicing, then he has to cleared, right? Isn't that how that works?
Yeah. Usually it is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it would have to be a big fumble of epic proportion for Green Bay to but Ravens are eliminated, right? They're done?
Yeah. No, they're actually not. They need Steelers to lose.
All right, so that's a must-win game for the Ravens, and the Vikings is a division game, and so you never know. But yeah, I back to the question, Lions in that matchup.
Same. We got 2 Saturday games again this weekend. We got Packers and Ravens in Baltimore.
I'm gonna go Ravens. Is Lamar out? Lamar's out.
They said he might not play. But you got Derrick Henry, so you still got a shot.
I'm going Ravens. I don't believe in the Packers. I've never been a big Jordan Love guy, so I don't know. That team just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, I'm going Ravens here too.
Yeah, Ravens.
They want to shake back
on Sunday night, but I'm gonna take the Ravens.
Oh, you're giving up on Toyotathon?
Toyotathon's over, I think.
Oh. The next one we got Texans and Chargers. This actually could end up being a playoff.
That's a good
matchup.
football game.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good matchup. Where is it at?
It's in LA.
Home field disadvantage, right? In that stadium.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Houston.
Texans, Chargers. This time of year, I was just about to say, this time of year, when defense wins championships, I think I'm going to go Texans. I do.
I agree.
Yep. And then we've got, where's it at? Okay, here we go. We have all the Sunday games now. We have the Titans and the Saints. Golly.
It's the Saints. They're winning out.
God, no.
That way they're gonna build around Tyler Shuck. They've got all the pieces. I feel like confidence is high there in the Crescent City of
the Saints are only winning games because
public urination and STDs.
Oh my God.
No, that's wild. Anyway, the only reason why the Saints are winning right now is because Chris Olave decided to play like a top 5 receiver.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at his numbers the last 3-4 games, like, bro just decided to go nuclear.
I forgot he was even in the NFL until the last 3 weeks.
He was talking about it Sunday. He said, man, I really thought about retiring after last year, how Derek Carr, sent him to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
He said he legitimately thought about retiring at 24. So he's just happy to be here right now. This man decided to go and had 10 catches for $140 and 2 TDs. I'm like, what the hell? Last week.
Yeah, Saints win that football game. I clearly.
I gotta take Cam Ward though for the agendas. So yeah.
Clearly, I would prefer the Titans to win.
Yeah.
So you'll never see me ever cheer for the Saints. I don't care if the Saints winning would get us into the playoffs. I'm not cheering for the Saints. I'm not doing it. Ever.
Hey, I feel that. The next one we got the Patriots and we got the Jets. I'm going Patriots here.
Right, we really asking this question?
That is not even.
That's unconsensual pounding.
Yeah, that's not even a. That's the worst franchise in the NFL right there, bro.
It is. It really is.
Yeah. So yeah, give us some Patriots.
All right. The next one we got here is we got Jaguars and Colts. Jaguars are basically they're in the playoffs.
Jaggies.
Yeah.
Same.
It's in Indy. I guess it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's in Indy, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, it don't matter.
I feel bad for Philip. He's been playing pretty decent, but yeah, Indy's cooked.
Yeah, I think the Jaguars win that game too.
The next one we got here is we got Steelers or Browns at Steelers.
Steelers clinched the playoff berth, didn't they?
No, they clinch if they win.
They clinched the division, but don't they? Didn't they?
No, they have to win at least one more game to win the division. Because if they lose the last two games and the Ravens win, the Ravens are in the playoffs.
Yeah, Steelers in that game.
Same Steelers.
I'm gonna say Shadur gets it. I don't know why. You got to prove it to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh passed for no reason. So yeah, they're gonna lose horrendously. It's gonna be so funny. But yeah, just give me Cleveland for the fun of it.
All right.
Hey, Myles Garrett clapping. Chloe Kim. You never know.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Myles Garrett to get the sack in that game, get the sack record in that game. Here's the next one. We got Seahawks. Oh yeah, this one's actually critical. Seahawks at Panthers this weekend. I'm going Seahawks.
It's the only game I care about this week.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only game I care about. I'm a big Seahawks fan this week. Huge.
Same.
You know, it really doesn't make much difference, right? Because even if y'all win, I mean, all the Panthers still got to do is beat y'all next week.
Yeah, but you're under the illusion I think we're gonna win. Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all got died.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Jeez, I'm taking Carolina in this one. I don't know why. Bryce beat. Where's this game? Seattle or in Carolina?
This is in Carolina.
Oh yeah, give me Carolina. They beat LA and Carolina. I would take to say they beat Seattle and Carolina.
They didn't beat LA. They almost beat LA.
No, Carolina beat LA. Don't worry.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, Carolina beat LA.
I thought they took LA. Well, yeah, you might be right. I thought they almost beat LA.
The next one, Bucks and Dolphins down in Miami.
This is the Quinn Ewers coming out party game. I'm not gonna pick against the Bucks. I'm gonna say Bucks, but I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it.
That makes sense.
Listen, I don't believe it. I don't think this team believes it. It's bad, man. It's bad. It's bad. I'm completely shook.
This man's broken.
I'm broken.
Todd Bowles broke his spirit.
Yeah, Bowles broke my spirit. This team just doesn't want it, and they're rotten. So I think they also dropped this game, and it's going to come down to the game at home here against the Panthers. I don't know, bro. I feel like my life lately is been like the Matrix. Like it's not reality.
This is like an existential crisis going on.
Yeah, I'm going through one. Especially since I'm the star of the Buccaneers documentary. I don't know if you knew that. Ace?
Yeah, Ace.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
He's in it.
I'm in it. I'm in the 50-year anniversary 10-part documentary. Didn't know it, and it's the 19-year-old version of me. Nobody still haven't got my royalty checks. I'm waiting for my agent to tell me, what's up, since I'm the star of this entire thing. But yeah, it feels like it's a simulation. The season feels like it's a simulation. Like it's just completely falling apart in slow motion. As you can see it happening from a mile away, you're like, oh, here it goes, So not at all convinced. And I think I'm going to be forced to suffer that in person. Like I did the end of Jameis's career, where I was standing in the end zone, watching him throw the pick to end his career in Tampa, as we were all like, this is about to happen. We called it out, and there it was. And then you just knew at that point, end your career with a pick six, begin your career with a pick six. The only time, the only Seminole that I'll continuously give love. Actually, 3 of them. There's 4 Seminoles. You know what?
Jameis, Derek Brooks.
All right.
Deion,
you know what? It's crazy. Deion was my first college football love. Do you know that?
I believe that. Before
I met my ex-wife who went to UF, I was such a Deion fan. And then I moved to Gainesville, and happened to be during the Spurrier era. And then, we go on to beat the Seminoles in the national championship. I transitioned real quick once I lived in Gainesville. But yeah, Deion wasn't actually. So yeah, Deion's on that list. Warwick Dunn's on that list. Derek Brooks
and Jameis.
Jameis, and then my guy Brad Johnson. The coolest motherfucker you'll ever meet in your life. The most down-to-earth, regular human being, being Super Bowl winning quarterback you will ever meet in your entire life. Cool as fuck.
Big bad Brad.
14. Big bad Brad, baby. Yeah, I don't know. I actually like a lot of former FSU players. Now that I've laid it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Bucks here. I'm
gonna say Tennessee. Well, not Tennessee. Holy shit, Miami.
We're gonna lose to Tennessee. We're gonna lose to Tennessee too. We don't even know. We're gonna lose
Miami.
God.
Miami.
Bet. All right. So the next one we got here is we got Cardinals and Bengals. I went Bengals.
Battle of ass.
Yuck.
That's a terrible game.
Yeah, Cincinnati wins that game.
Yeah, Bengals.
With Joe Burrow, another guy who maybe he'll retire at the end of the year. You never know.
I hope not, but he's going to be such an obvious Ram if he doesn't retire.
That's how you know the script is written if he ends up being the Rams quarterback.
Right?
I told Peeps the nightmare situation I had. It's the Rams call Aaron Donald, get him out of retirement, win the ring, Stafford retires, and they trade for Burrow because the Falcons gave him a top 10 pick.
Listen, bro, you're the Cincinnati Bengals franchise, right? Mm-hmm. There's no scenario ever where you trade him. You force him to retire. You can't ever live with trading him. You just can't do it.
I agree.
Carson Palmer walk. They'll do it to Burrow. They're idiots.
All right, that's not even the same.
It's not the same conversation of player, but the Bengals are the Bengals. They're like almost the Browns, but they're a little more polished.
Joe's he's a top 3 quarterback. Like that kid. That's kind of like his weirdness is kind of what makes him good. I think. He just doesn't.
Macaulay Culkin.
He cares, but he doesn't let the pressure of it. Like to him, it's like, all right, like I'm bigger than this shit. He's got like a weirdness to him.
That's fair.
Yeah.
He doesn't need it. If that's
no, I understand what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
He doesn't need the football, but the football is just like an extra thing, and he just really dominates it.
Yeah, what's his face? The fucking Colts former quarterback. Yeah, Andrew Luck. The same thing with Luck was the next guy, right?
Yeah.
But he didn't need it. Ultimately, he didn't love it. He's loving his job. He's loving his job at Stanford, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the next one is the Raiders and Giants. I'm assuming we're all taking the Giants there.
Yeah. Actually, no. You know what? Give me the Raiders in that game.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Raiders too.
Oh, okay.
Listen, my good friend, my personal friend, who I have his phone number, and we used to text before he left the Bucks. John Spytek, general manager of the Las Vegas Raiders, who will be hiring a new head coach, I think this offseason.
Oh yeah,
I got to root for him. Yeah, I think so.
Well, yeah, Pete Carroll's a 1-year deal anyway.
Yeah, I think it's
doesn't
over.
want to be there either.
Yeah, I think it's over there. That experiment, Pete's gonna retire, and that'll be it. But yeah, so I got to root for my guy Spytek.
Okay, so the next one I got here is I got Eagles and I got Bills.
Fuck the Eagles, but boy,
it's
in Buffalo.
That's a good game.
I'm gonna take Eagles. The Bills don't scare me.
No, I think Buffalo takes that. I mean, the Eagles have already got the division wrapped. Buffalo desperately needs this win.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'll take Buffalo. I didn't realize Eagles.
Philly's not been playing very good. I'm gonna go Buffalo.
Samesies. The next one we've got here is primetime games. So we got 2 primetime games. Got a Sunday.
That's not a primetime game? That's crazy.
Oh, that one's 4:25.
That's CBS exclusive, probably. That's probably CBS's main game.
So we got Sunday Night Football. We got Bears, and we got 49ers.
Oh,
in San Francisco.
49ers.
I hate the 49ers, but I hate Dennis Allen even more. Shit, give me the 49ers. I just need Dennis Allen's ugly ass to lose.
Yeah, the 49ers are in must-win.
They're playing for the number 1 seed.
Yeah, that division right now is just crazy. It's the exact opposite of the NFC South, where nobody wants to win the South.
I think somebody swept the entire NFC South from that division. If I'm not
Patriots.
mistaken. Oh yeah, Patriots. Sorry, wrong division. But yeah.
All right, and then the last one, Monday Night Football. We have Rams and Falcons. I'm going Rams here.
Yeah, the Falcons.
Oh,
Falcons get destroyed.
Falcons getting wrecked. Yeah,
I might put a parlay down on this.
I'm kind of sick of seeing Raheem Morris happy.
Yes, Radio Raheem. I'm sick of it.
How dare you get on camera at the end of the game and celebrate when just because my head coach didn't know how to defend 3rd and 28. All right, you didn't do anything.
Play the video.
Exactly. Oh yeah. Oh, I got to, and then I got to dip on this note right here because this is too good. Where is it? Where is it?
Tell you.
Fuck that guy.
Where is it? Oh, here we go.
I told you. I tried to tell y'all. Y'all call me negative. Y'all call me a hater. Y'all call me a coon. Y'all call me say, Mike, don't come in here with that negative energy. I told y'all. Look at this shit. I told you we overlooked Miami. Every last one of y'all need to get on your motherfucking knees and suck my peckerwood, okay? I told y'all. I like it sloppy. I like it messy. I like it with spaghetti on it. I like it with cheese on it. I like it with ham hocks and goddamn collard greens on it. Slop on my knob. I told y'all.
I know you want me to send you that clip.
Yeah, I do actually. I do. I'm gonna send it right to my buddy Jono Barnes. Your Saints. I don't know if you know.
I'm gonna be real. I don't like Jono.
You don't like Jono? All right, well that's fine. I mean, I don't like him either. As a Saints fan.
No, like some of his Saints takes, I don't.
Oh yeah, he's my friend though. Me and him.
Jono's a chill guy. I don't get
me and him text all the time.
Like some of the texts. All y'all YouTubers like each other for the NFL side.
There we go. I just emailed it over to you.
All right, cool.
Oh my gosh. Also, and then I guess on this note, we gotta do one last pick before I dip out of here.
Okay.
What is the best Christmas movie? I say Christmas Family Vacation.
Die Hard.
Oh.
I can't go wrong with either one. I'm gonna go Lampoon too. I like Lampoon, Scrooge, and those kind of things. But yeah,
I mean, if we're going traditional, okay. I know Die Hard's a
controversial.
Controversial Christmas movie.
I'm gonna agree with you, Stank. Though Die Hard is a Christmas movie because I've seen so many bullshit romance movies on my feed, and they say those are Christmas movies just because they take place during Christmas. But then they say Die Hard's not a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
true.
So I mean, Home Alone it was been named a Christmas movie. But if we're talking about truly Christmas content, right?
Yeah,
like it's The Grinch.
Yes,
that's
Jim
fair.
Carrey one or the Jim Carrey one and the children's one.
Children's one's great, but Jim Carrey. You could say one of the best movies ever made. If you really wanted to like put it up there.
I can
as
see
far as like how good the acting job is, the world building, the writing, the fucking weirdness of Whoville, the way they did it. It doesn't get like that. 100 years from now, your great grandchildren will watch that movie. It will still hold up. It'll still hold up.
It will hold up.
It's like Back to the Future. It's always gonna be good, no matter when you watch it. Always. So you got to put that at the top in my mind. And speaking of the Grinch, have y'all seen this guy at Universal Studios?
A Grinch
park that is the Grinch at Universal Studios in California.
No, I ain't seen that.
No,
bro.
I haven't seen it.
When y'all get off and you have a chance, just look that up.
I got you.
He is so good.
Wait, I think I've seen a video of him.
It's scary how good he is.
From a kid. I think I've seen.
It's so good. It's scary how good he is, bro. And he puts his own twist, but he's so good. He's so good as a Grinch. It's crazy.
I think I've seen it now. You say it.
I gotta watch that now.
You gotta watch it. I'll text you. Y'all. You guys do TikTok shit?
Yeah, I do.
Really.
I know I'm old. And people are like, why is that old man on TikTok? Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Hey, I'll follow you. I
mean, I downloaded it because it's a good editing tool for like clips and reels and shit.
Yeah.
But then it's the most addictive thing on the planet. So
it is. Now, okay. All right. This is the first take it or leave it. Ace, you got it from here. After this, I'm gonna head out because I gotta get over there because they're waiting.
I gotta roll too.
Yeah, we
take
just
it or
wrap
leave
it up.
it. Friday after next is a Christmas movie.
I mean, can we just pass? Like hold? I don't even know. It's kind of like in between it.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, I'm taking it too. Same.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
I mean, since I consider Die Hard a Christmas movie, I'll take it.
Yes. But also, as I do get ready to depart, Stank, my brother, appreciate you coming on, joining us, man.
Ace, are you a One Piece fan?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, man. Y'all take care. Stank, I'm gonna text you. One of these days, I do want to tailgate with you. I really do.
I rarely tailgate because I live so close to the stadium, but I do. There are times where we do, and usually I hop on with into somebody else's tailgate. But I'm down. Anytime you find your way out there, hit me up.
Yes, sir. Definitely, man. Definitely. All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Care.
Be easy. Go Bucks.
Yes, sir.
Merry
Go
Christmas,
Bucks.
y'all.
Later.
All right. See you, Stank. I'm going to say be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all Merry Christmas and happy. We'll see y'all before New Year's, actually. I think we'll see y'all the 30th on Tuesday again. So, peace out.